Welcome to the 30th Canton Community Foundation Scholarship Award Ceremony. My name is Beth Mead. I'm the president of the Canton Community Foundation, and I want to thank you all for coming out tonight to honor this amazing group of young people. This year, with the addition of the Community Foundation of Plymouth, we not only awarded more scholarships than ever before, but we had a lot more applicants than ever before. Nearly 400 students applied for our scholarships. So I'd like to take a moment to thank our CCF staff, Doris Shubatis and Millie Tandon, and our bleary-eyed scholarship committee, Eva Davis, David Hammond, Marie Petrowski and the Torp family, Rick Shubatis, Kendall Schultz, Mike Valdez, Dana Willis, Steve Alexandrowski, Penny Joy, Warren Musson, and our scholarship committee chair, Betty Block. Every year, reading and scoring all of these scholarship applications is a big job and a huge commitment of time, and I thank each one of you for making that commitment. I'd also like to thank those who made tonight's program possible: Community Financial Credit Union, Jacob Matthew Jewelers, Hair Solutions by Elizabeth Ann, Genova Pizzeria, JB Smokehouse, and Joe's Deli and Catering. Please consider these businesses when planning for your prom or your grad parties. Most importantly, we need to thank those people, many of whom are here with us this evening, who chose to offer scholarships to assist these students in achieving their educational goals. Here with us this evening are the Canton Police, the Livonia Firefighters, representatives from the Canton Historical Society, the George Lawton family, the Jack Demmer family, the Heather Nicole Hill family, the Keith Patrick Torp family, and the Marvin Schultz family. Thank you for entrusting us with this honor. Now I'd like to introduce Stephen Snyderman, the chairman of the board of the Canton Community Foundation.
Thank you, Beth. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Stephen Snyderman, and I'm chairman of the foundation. On behalf of our board of directors, I want to thank you all for attending tonight's ceremony. Thank you to all the students who applied and have been awarded these wonderful scholarships. You did a great job this year, and congratulations to you all. Each award tonight represents donations from generous individuals, families, or organizations in our community that truly care about education. Some of them are here tonight. Please join me in giving our donors a round of applause. Even though Beth mentioned them, I'd be remiss as chairperson to not mention that this event is made possible by our volunteer scholarship committee, headed by Betty Block and Warren Musson. They review all the applications and make the difficult decisions on who will be awarded the scholarships. I thank them all for their service and hard work. Please give them a round of applause. In 2018, the foundations of Canton and Plymouth joined together to create an alliance that will ensure both organizations will continue to serve our communities for the decades to come. Since inception, our foundations have granted scholarships to over 1,000 students, totaling almost $1.2 million. 198 scholarships totaling over $250,000 have been granted by the Community Financial Credit Union alone. It is clear that higher education is valued greatly by all of these organizations. Finally, the foundations of Canton and Plymouth are both in the business of helping those in our community who have philanthropic dreams. If you've been thinking about starting a local charity, or perhaps have seen a need in either of our communities and just don't know how to get started to meet it, come talk to us. We'll be glad to help. Foundation President Beth Mead and her team can help you formulate a plan to make a difference right here at home. And speaking of Beth and her team, I want to thank them for putting on a wonderful event tonight. This is a fantastic venue for our ceremony, and the food was great, wasn't it? Yeah? Thank you again to our vendors. Organizations, companies like them are the reasons we can give out these scholarships. So please, again, consider them when you're planning your graduation parties. They all have information out there. With that said, thank you all again for attending tonight. And at this time, I'd like to bring up one of our donors to talk about his experience. Please give a round of applause for Bill Lawton, President and CEO of CFCU.
Good evening, and thank you for being here this evening, a special evening. I want to thank the Canton Community Foundation for the wonderful work they do to make this possible, and also all of the donors that make this possible at all. Most of all, I want to thank the students and their families. This evening is for you, and we're the recipients of getting to see you succeed and hearing your great stories, and that's what we're here for. Community Financial Credit Union has been serving the communities of Plymouth, Canton, Northville, Novi, and expanding a little bit beyond that, Livonia and Wixom, for many, many years now, since 1951. And one of our first board members was Margaret Dunning. And I think the first scholarship that we created was in Margaret Dunning's name. She was a volunteer board member and a longtime board chair when we were a very small organization. We grew from a two-person employed credit union to 7 branches, and most of that was under her leadership. The second scholarship we created was actually after my dad passed away. He had been the CEO of the credit union for over 25 years. He had started as the credit union's first paid employee and stayed through the mid-'80s when we had the 3 branches that I mentioned. And the third scholarship that we created was for Ronald Carlson, who was a longtime Canton teacher, was a teacher of mine when I was at the park, and was a mentor of mine, and also a longtime board member and board chair of Community Financial. I hope to share a couple short stories about at least 1 or 2 of these people without taking too much time. Community Financial is a it's a nonprofit, and we are a group of members that have gotten together to borrow and save together, or over 85,000 members now. And our purpose is to enhance the financial well-being of our members. And I don't think there's a better way that we can do that than investing in the education of our young members. And I am so happy to be here and see us doing that. Margaret Dunning, one of my favorite stories. Margaret passed when she was, I think, 102 or 103. I had the opportunity to work with her at the Plymouth Historical Museum, which she was the primary supporter of. And one time after a finance meeting, she was over 100 at this point in time, and she offered me a ride back to the office in her Eldorado Cadillac, which she was very proud of. And in a leap of faith, thinking that she's been driving all these years, she has tons of experience, it has to be safe, I said thank you, and knew it would be a ride that I would remember for the rest of my life, and I have. She was a wonderful woman, a huge philanthropist, and somebody who, along with the other 2 people that we're honoring, my father and Ron Carlson, was a lifetime learner. And that's something I think you have been up to this point in time, and it's wonderful to see the recipients here continuing their education in college and being able to support that. So I just want to wrap up and say that we continue to give these scholarships, and it's because of the wonderful people that the young people we're able to give them to. It's really a gift for us to be able to see you succeed and to be a part of that, and we know that our futures depend on your success. And it's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be here to thank you for the great work that you've done to get here on the stage and the great work that you will continue to do. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Betty Block, and I am chair of the Canton Community Foundation Scholarship Committee. I'd like to welcome all of you tonight and thank you for coming to recognizing these most deserved students. I would like to take just a moment to thank the parents and teachers who have inspired these students along the way. I'd also like to thank the scholarship sponsors and who provide additional encouragement as these students navigate the road to their future. Now let's begin. Will the following students please come forward? When you come forward, if you just come toward the middle of the stage, and then when we're all done, if you'd stay for just a few minutes so we could get some extra pictures. I need to remember to say that, or I will forget later. Okay, Sarah Bennett and Toya Smith-Baker. These students are receiving the Ron Carlson Memorial Community Financial Credit Union Scholarship. Sarah Bennett is graduating from Northville High School and will attend Notre Dame University this fall, where she will study neuroscience. She said the human brain fascinates her. Sarah said, "After college, I want to potentially organize research on my own or work in the medical field as a teacher where I can help people directly." Toya is graduating from Novi High School and plans to attend Harvard University in the fall, where she will study astronomy and physics. When asked about why astronomy, Toya said, "It challenges my personal strengths, which is knowing that I can and will beat the odds. And I will one day work for the CIA." Congratulations, Sarah and Toya. You can go back and sit in your seats. Will Shay Bradley and Carly Finley please come forward? These two students are receiving the Margaret Dunning Memorial Community Financial Credit Union Scholarship. Shay is a junior at Michigan State University, where she is majoring in nursing. After a family member required life-saving medical care, Shay realized her calling. She said, "I now have great clarity on my path to become a nurse at Children's Hospital in Detroit, where I can only hope to provide the help to the other kids that the nurses provided for me." Carly is a junior at Schoolcraft College, pursuing a degree in elementary education. After telling the story of tutoring Asia, a third grader, Carly said, "I hope that by following in the footsteps of the educators that I have impacted my life and that have impacted my life and Daisha's life, I can have a positive influence on the lives of other children." Congratulations, Shay and Carly. Will Samuel Badger, Sophia Ballo, Sarah Fernandez, Carrie Clevan, Dora Koski, Krupesh Patel, and Anna Sun please come forward? These students are receiving the George Lawton Memorial Scholarship from Community Financial Credit Union as well. Samuel is also receiving the Marvin Schulz Scholarship. He is graduating from Canton High School. He will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall as a political science major. Samuel said, "By studying political science, I hope to learn what policies will be most effective in solving inequality, climate change, and other issues the next generation will have to face." Sophia is graduating from Canton High School and will be attending Michigan State University in the fall. Sophia plans to major in communications. After visiting MSU, Sophia said, "I met with a professor from the communications school who studies the effects of social media on the human brain. I was sold." Sarah is graduating from Plymouth Christian Academy and will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall. She will be studying pre-law. Sarah said, "The world is in a terrible place right now. Evil is rampant. When I become a lawyer, I want to be able to expose the truth and bring justice, thus enabling me to benefit my community and the world." Carrie is a junior at Schoolcraft College, where she is majoring in marketing and minoring in environmental studies. Carrie said, "My ultimate goal is to preserve the Great Lakes. I want our generation to enjoy them as well as many generations to come." Dora is graduating from Northville High School. She'll be attending University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall, where she will major in pre-law. Dora said, My ultimate goal is to become a civil rights lawyer. Throughout my life, working with people who feel as though they lack a voice has been my passion. Krupish is receiving both the George Lawton Memorial Scholarship as well as the Keith Patrick Torp Memorial Scholarship. Krupish is graduating from Canton High School and will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall. He will be pursuing a degree in business. He has moved to the U.S. at the dawn of the 2008 recession. He loves his new community and decided to start giving back. He has since developed a relationship with Plymouth Mayor Walcott, who has helped him to develop his leadership skills. His long-term goal is to be a future mayor of Plymouth. Anna is receiving both the George Lawton Memorial Scholarship as well as the Jack Demmer Ford Scholarship. Anna is graduating from Detroit Country Day School and will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall. Anna plans to major in engineering and computer science. Anna has already been using her impressive code writing skills. She recently used Google Scripts to send emails to over 6,000 universities to collect items for a chess event she hosted at the DIA, where she gave the items from the colleges to the inner city kids to motivate them to attend college. Congratulations to all of you. Go ahead and sit down. Will Fiza Ahmed and Anja Bangar please come forward? These two students are receiving the Canton Clerk Election Inspector Scholarship. Fiza is graduating from Salem High School. She will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall, where she will be majoring in actuarial science. She said, "I love teaching girls new skills and seeing the confidence they have when they realize their potential. I'm excited to continue my education and enjoy a fruitful career in which I can be an example to other women in technology." Anurag is graduating from Canton High School. He hopes to attend the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, where he will major in engineering. He said, "I want to do something revolutionary and contribute to the wealth of collective human knowledge." Congratulations. Emma Aute. Emma is receiving the Canton Historical Society Scholarship. She's graduating from Canton Preparatory High School and will be attending Washtenaw Community College this fall. She wants to become a paleontologist. She said, "A simple plastic dinosaur combined with my imagination created a whole new world for me to discover. I would love to become a professor and share with students the same passion I have for dinosaurs." Congratulations, Emma. Dylan Almquist. Dylan is receiving the Canton Police Benevolence Scholarship. He is graduating from Salem High School and he will be attending Trine University in the fall, where he plans to major in criminal justice. When asked about the time he had to stand up for his beliefs, Dylan talked about when he gave $25 to a woman who came into his work. He said, "When I looked at her, I saw someone who was honest and some of myself during times when I needed help and no one was there to help me." Congratulations, Dylan. Will Bennett, Austin, and Nicolas Provenzano please come forward? These two students are receiving the Canton Soccer Club scholarships. Bennett is graduating from Canton High School. He hopes to attend the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor this fall, where he will major in physics and mathematics. Bennett said, "School never taught me math's true nature, so I decided to learn it on my own by creating multiple papers about each discovery I had. That led me into theoretical physics, obscured reality." Nicolas is graduating from Canton High School. He will also be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in the fall, where he plans to major in medicine. Nicolas said, "There are so many unique aspects about the humans, and I love the idea of always being on the edge of discovery." Congratulations, Bennett and Nicolas. Will Kaitlin Maddock and Hailey Younglis please come forward? These two students are receiving the Cherry Hill Scholarship. Kaitlin has just completed her junior year at Grand Valley State University, where she is studying nursing. At age 17, Kaitlin lost her dad to unknown heart disease. She said, "I want to be part of a healthcare team that helps prevent disease or treats existing diseases to extend the lives and the quality of life for people." Hailey is graduating from Salem High School. She'll be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor this fall, where she will major in communication. Hailey said she grew up as a shy kid, but as she got older, she realized she had a lot to say. She said, "I find it easier to communicate through writing. Majoring in communication will allow me to pursue not just that talent, but a passion." Congratulations, Kaitlin and Hailey. Sara Thomas. Sara is a graduate student at Western Michigan University, where she is studying higher education and student affairs. She said, "My inspiration began in 2012 when I participated in a study abroad program and taught in local schools in Tanzania. I returned 2 years later and spent the next 3 years teaching and being immersed in the culture and language of culture and language. With this degree, I will be able to assist students in having these remarkable experiences of personal growth and cultural awareness." Congratulations, Sara. Jade Palmer. Jade is receiving the Heather Nicole Memorial Scholarship. Jade is graduating from Starkweather Academy. She will be attending Eastern Michigan University this fall and will major in occupational therapy. Jade said, "I was inspired to go into occupational therapy because of my aunt, who I live with, who has Down syndrome. I realized the importance of a career like this and its impact on the people in need." Congratulations, Jade. Molly Lydon. Molly is receiving the Penelope Hope Cly Award from the Canton Community Foundation. Molly is graduating from Salem High School, and she'll be attending Hope College in the fall. She plans to major in social work. Molly said, "Imagine my delight when I realized that social work meant more than child protective services. I hope to cultivate independence in people with disabilities and watch them flourish in their own skin, shamelessly who God created them to be." Congratulations, Molly. Isaac Fong. Isaac is receiving the Kenneth W. Kramer Memorial Scholarship. Isaac is graduating from Canton High School, and he'll be attending Rose Hulman Institute of Technology this fall and will be majoring in civil engineering. Isaac has always been fascinated by the way engineers design highways and cut through mountain passes to show the beauty of the land. He said, "Ultimately, whether I build a city skyscraper, a highway, or a bridge in a rural community, my structures will not only impact the clients, but will have positive impact on many others." Congratulations, Isaac. Will Emma Bond and Ryan Schneider please come forward? These students are receiving the Livonia Firefighters Local 1164 Scholarship. Emma is graduating from Livonia Stevenson High School. She will be attending the Wayne State University. Emma hopes to earn her doctorate of physical therapy. She wants to use her degree to make a difference in the lives of young children. Emma said, "I know that helping children be successful is an opportunity I don't want to miss." Ryan is graduating from Livonia Franklin High School, and he will be attending Wayne State University as well. He will be majoring in biomedical engineering. Ryan said that by receiving this scholarship, he feels he's been given an opportunity to fulfill his intention to help pioneer new ideas and set the selfless model that his sister set for him. Congratulations, Emma and Ryan. Grace Balch. Grace is receiving the Jean and Jane Overholt Kiwanis Scholarship. Grace is graduating from Plymouth High School, and she'll be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor this fall and will major in business. Grace has played a large part in Student Congress and the State Board of Delegates. She said, "These leadership roles have inspired me to pursue opportunities." Congratulations, Grace. Luke Fisher. Luke is graduating from Plymouth High School, and he will be receiving the Dustin Pipsney Memorial Scholarship. He will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor this fall and will major in biomedical engineering. Luke's feelings of helplessness in dealing with those close to him struggling with health issues led him to pursue this major. He said, "I will have the opportunity to work collaboratively with professors to understand the artistry and knowledge needed to develop novel solutions to various healthcare needs." Congratulations, Luke. Jessica Gao. Jessica is receiving the Meredith L. Whalen Memorial Scholarship. Jessica is graduating from Canton High School, and she'll be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor this fall, and she will major in business. Jessica's experience volunteering at the gift shop at Beaumont Hospital led her to a business major. She said, "I would love to work with nonprofit organizations to manage their funds or with small businesses that have grown from their communities." Congratulations, Jessica. Ian Nielsen. Ian is receiving the Aaron Ryan Kiwanis Clubs of Plymouth Scholarship. Ian is graduating from Canton High School and will be attending Brigham Young University, where he will be studying biology. After experience in Lima, Peru, Ian said, "I realized I not only loved knowledge I gained by studying medicine, but the way I can help others through practicing it. For this reason, I'm going to college on a biology pre-medicine track, following which I will go to medical school to become a doctor." Congratulations, Ian. Please join me in congratulating all of our 2019 graduates.